It is now Tuesday evening, guys, almost 9 p.m. CET, and I'm about to head into my office to play my evening session. Already quite a long day. I'm gonna tell more about it when I'm inside, but now let's get into it, prep myself, and yeah, play some hands, play some pot, limit, Oma, let's get it. Happens is that Tuesday evening is the first time in the week where I play online poker. And that is because Monday I usually take off and I focus on, first of all, PLO Mastermind, and secondly, recover a bit from the weekend. And I also believe that Monday evenings in general are not that great to play online poker. I think the games are a little bit drier, there is overall a little bit less action, so I don't really mind to play not on that specific day. However, it's Tuesday now and I do want to get back after it, put in some hands, make some volume again, and yeah, kick off the week basically and start playing some online poker. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, getting into it and see how things are going today. Obviously don't want to jinx anything, guys, but things go pretty well so far. I'm in 1 hour now and I'm up, I think 4 buy-ins or so. Things go really well, winning a few good pots. So let's take a quick break and look into some hands that I just played before I move on with my session. I have a straightforward call on the button against an open raise from the cutoff with ace 8-6-6 suited to the ace. We do face a squeeze, I think a very straightforward call. We're also very deep against the player who squeezes. He checks, which I assume he's going to do a lot on this board. The cutoff decides to pot it. I think at this point, I prefer calling a little bit over raising, even though I don't think raising is necessarily a bad play. The problem is that we do give the small blind a decent price to continue. We do get the money in. He turns a straight and we river a flush. We get it in with bottom set and the nut flush draw against a turned straight, and we take down a nice pot. This hand I defend the big blind, ace jack 8-5. We do have the ace high suit, so I think that is fine. If it would be more disconnected, I think folding is the correct play. We flop pretty good. 2 pair and the nut flush draw. I do want to check still because this is not a great board for my range necessarily. Against a large bet, I'm just going to check call. I don't think we do want to get it in at this point yet. Turn is the 7. I'm going to check, obviously. I have a lot of showdown value, but I don't want to build a pot necessarily. Against a pot size bet, I do believe that we have a call. We have both outs. We have the nut flush draw. Obviously he has a lot of straights, but I do think that we want to make the call. River is at 10, and at this point I do think we have a very straightforward bluff with our hand. We have so many jack 10 combinations that we call twice, and so many boats basically on the river that I do believe that this is a hand that I do want to turn into a bluff. I think it's extremely credible and hard to call down by imposition because he's basically wrapping queen 9. So we bet and my opponent folds. I decide to call 9-8-7-6 single. Definitely better if I would be sitting on the button, but I still do like the call in a way. It's not great that under the gun is a short stack player at this point. We get squeezed, straightforward call, being in position, closing the action. We flop great, 2 pair, flush draw, open-ended straight draw. Under the gun pots, we have a very straightforward all-in, of course. And the squeezer also gets it in, and he actually has a great hand over pair nut flush draw, but we turn the 9. And we do take down a big pot against 2 players who have the overpair and draw. So did I also lose a hand? The answer is yes. Here we go, guys. I 3-bet 7-7-6-6, single suited, which I think is totally fine. The thing is, I was a little bit questioning it because my opponent was extremely tight, but I still decided to go for it. And of course, I got punished straight away. Facing the 4-bet, I do think that we have a call. At this SPR, with a double paired hand and a flush draw, we cannot go anywhere. My opponent has aces, plenty of time without clubs, so we do get the good prize there. Unfortunately, this time he has a hand that is doing really, really well against me, even though he has not a mate hand yet, which is kind of interesting. Look at this. He has 70% equity on the flop, even though he doesn't have a mate hand yet. Turn is good for us, but he also turned the hearts. So can we hold it? Unfortunately, the river is not going to be good for us, guys. We're going to lose this hand because the river is the 3 of clubs. And my opponent takes down this $200 pot. I do have some pretty good stacks at the moment. Up a good amount of buy-ins on this table, as you can see, where I currently flop a gutter. I'm going to check it back. Turn is the 5. I'm going to bet now. Expect a lot of fold equity there. We take it down. And on the other table, I have $170. Also a healthy stack. And if you look into this, you can see that I currently have the biggest stack over there. $622 on top of the pool. Always good. And at the bottom, you can also see that I'm there, 170. So that's it for this session, guys. I did end up winning 5 buy-ins over 800 hands. Was hoping to play a little bit longer, but I do feel really tired now. It is 11:30 p.m. Long day already, so I'm gonna quit my session, or I basically just quit it, and I'm gonna call it a night. You can see the result over here. This is the graph, 800 hands, winning $500. At PLO 100, that's 5 buy-ins. Pretty happy with the session overall. Now, it's easy to then believe that I played extremely well or was completely in the zone, etc. But of course, also running good, winning the big all-ins, like these things also help, right? So I try to stay, I don't know, realistic about how I'm playing, whether I'm winning or losing. And today, yes, I do believe I played overall really well, but also it helps when the all-ins are going your way. On my way home now, guys, it is time to go to bed. It's actually raining a bit. I'm outside, so gotta keep it short. I do strongly believe that the evening hours, if you are located in Europe, then that's a great time to play online poker. So that's between 8 p.m. CET until midnight. That's a great time frame overall. But let me know what you believe is the best time to play online poker and where you're located. I hope you enjoyed joining me today in this Tuesday night grind. If so, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And leave a comment below in the comment section as well. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.